Alright then guys, welcome back to the Sandgrounders to Glory, episode 20. I think this is episode 20. I think I said that last time, but I got confused and that was 19, this is 20. As we load that up, we got for the end of the month I said we'll do a couple of games to begin the next month. But these games were pretty close together and they're both against teams that are down there, so we've got to play Hartlepool, second part of the episode, but first we play Accrington. They're both just outside the relegation zone, and yeah, it's a big episode I think for us. It's a big episode, so it's relegation rivals. That's not a bad title to be fair. Relegation rivals, and hopefully we can get 6 points or at least 3 points. I'll take 3 points from the two games. One of them's home and one of them's away. The first one is obviously away here, but since you last with me, we drew against Northampton. Yeah, whatever. Um, this game was insane. We hang on for dear life. We hung on for dear life. That's a 1-0 away win against Swindon, and then we just lost at home against Oldham. Nothing really changed. Nothing really. Yeah, just the same old really. Um, they gave Sam Bellis. I think his name's Bellis. His 10th goal of the season, so he got £1,000 for reaching 10 goals. Not that I care or anything. But yeah, big episode today. I've made two signings, which you'll see coming into the club on the second half of the thing. Here they are. So we got this guy. I don't know how good he's going to be. I have no idea. But he's 17. And yeah, I don't know. It just the director of football recommended him. He was worth £140. I offered them £140. They accepted it, and then I'm giving them £140 for a player, really, which I'm not opposed to. He's now going to go up to like £100 a week. No, he's not. Is he £100 a week? Yeah, and he's part of the entire career at Westwith, joining in 2007. Okay, I don't know how good he's going to be, but for 140 quid we might as well take a risk. And it was already recommended to us, so at 17 he could go up, he could go down. But I thought for 140 quid, just it's not even worth the arguments really. This guy looks sensational. Don't know why he's playing for Dover, a division below us. But yeah, which makes me think I could probably try and scout this guy. If this guy is better than that guy, and that guy's good, we should be signing that guy. So yeah, this guy is looking at a 4-star. We're signing him for 16,000, I think. Yeah, pretty good player. Probably should have signed him in the summer. If they were able to get him for free, we'd probably be able to get him for free. So a little bit annoying that we had to pay some money for him, but I'm not that fussed. He improves the midfield, and there's a lot of players leaving at the end of the season. Like I haven't renewed Bird's contract, I haven't renewed Hemmings' contract, I haven't renewed Mace's contract, maybe I have because he's got 2 years or something. I haven't renewed Flaherty's, I haven't renewed Will Keynes. I want to try and get rid of him. He's got 1 goal in 21 games pretty much. Last year he did okay, scored 10 goals in half a season, but this season is just this level seems too much of a step up. What else? I actually realised that Dover are 2 leagues below us, not 1. So buying a player from Dover is a little worrying. But we move. But today we got Accrington Stanley. Who are they exactly? I have no idea what's happened here. Okay, whatever. But yeah, this is the team we're going to put out there. I don't know what's happened with this, but Fryer is in goal. Williams, Stott, Okochan, Ofafunwa. And back for Watson, Dixon, Bowman in the midfield, Collins, Lewis, and Leighton. If I just don't, oh there we go, Leighton in there, attacking roles, and then Belis up front. Belis. Let's go into the game. Hopefully we can get something from this game. Belis scored a couple of goals recently. Hopefully he can grab another goal in this game. Go out there and impress me. It didn't actually work at all. 21. Let's see what happens. So yeah, highlight early on as well. See what happens. Okay. Right, Leighton with the ball, runs at the defence, keeps running. Watts, okay, poor pass. Right, backs with Stott, Williams, Collins, okay, gets cleared. Stott with the ball again, Watts to Lewis, over to Dixon Boner, Leighton, Dixon Boner, back to Leighton, into Lewis, cuts it back now. Puts the ball in, Leighton scores with a little header. Kilkewood dives far too early, or maybe too late. Either way, it doesn't matter. He doesn't save it, and it just nestles in the bottom of the bottom corner. Let's have a look at this header again. Lewis with the ball here in this right-hand channel sort of place. Dinks it in. Yeah. Okay. Keeper dives, but doesn't reach it. It's probably the best way to have that dive. But Leighton scores again, and that does that hamper them? Not really. A big win here would be absolutely delightful. If I'm honest, I would ask for one win out of two. I'd probably more likely would like us to win the home game, but I'm not opposed to winning the away game instead. But yeah, have Accrington stand in League One in real life? I'm not too sure. Obviously, they just merge League One and League Two in my head. Apart from the teams that go up and down from the Championship. Leighton's in again though. Good little save from the keeper. Been quite good signing to be fair. Leighton has. There's a bit of dynamism to the team on this side. Okay, don't know what Collins is doing there. Pritchard brings it away. Team's playing really well. Loving this. XG of 0.68, so they're 0.02. They're 0.08. We'll just shout encouragement at the team. Say pleased with our performance. Go out there and give me some more of that. And we'll see what happens. Oldham now 4th. That's not bad. That's not bad losing to them then. I'm not overly fussed about that. Okay. Another highlight here. 65th minute. Should make substitutions. Leighton brings it away from the header's clearance. Keeps running. He's got to shoot now. Shoots and always drags it wide. Unlucky, mate. Unlucky. Not opposed from him shooting in that situation because he's done the hard work there. Other fun was not really playing well. We don't have a right back on the bench. 1 second, I need to pause this. Right. Other fun was not really played well. Neither has Williams, but Williams is playing better than normal. So I'm not taking him off just because he's playing better than normal. Will Keane will bring on like James Waite over on this left hand side. What we'll do is we'll play an inside forward on both sides, so we just flood the two centre backs really, and see what we can do. Grab another goal and we'll be fine, I think. Collins, Lewis, Leighton to be this. Okay, there's a bit of ping ball down there. Swindon have just scored against Doncaster to lead that game. Hartlepool playing Bolton. Okay, that's an interesting game. Salford has just scored against Cheltenham, who are actually third, so that's a huge upset in that game. Wait with the cross. Oh, Okocha scores his first goal of the season and the first goal for the club, I think. Nice little header from the corner, from the cross or the way in. I'm actually going to take him off now though. He's going to score and it's a substitution, and he's going to get man of the match by the looks of it, an 8.1 rating. We have got 1 day off, and then we've got another big game against Hartlepool, so hopefully we can get another 3 points there. But Salford did beat Cheltenham, I did see, and that's a huge result for them, and it's a huge result at the bottom of both ends of the table, because Cheltenham were going to go second with that win, and Salford have dragged pretty much Accrington and Northampton into the mix, and potentially Hartlepool. Oh, this is getting very, very exciting down the bottom here. The Bolton draw as well against Hartlepool. Probably should have won that game, in all honesty. I kind of want to rest players, but I don't want to rest them and then, because they're resting anyway, so it's fine. Hopefully we can get these 2 players in and they'll make the difference. So we've got Hartlepool next. Okay, yeah, praise Okocha. Superb in front of goal. Not that he didn't just score the header, but you know, we'll take it. Why are you unhappy? He's played 8 games, mate. He's played 10. I don't understand why you're unhappy with that. You can take him back if you really don't want us to have him, but yeah, City might recall him. We are paying his wages though. What's the squad dynamics? Known team leaders, but James Waite's a highly influential player. Load of influential players. It's fine. Why has it got down? Okay, interesting. Like I said, I'm willing to get rid of him. He's on 1.3k. Respond. Okay, that's enough. Tell him he's not good enough and then walk away really. We are now up to 13th, which is fine. Yep. Hughes moved. Okay. Is he playing for them? He's not even playing for them though. Can I? Is he not even? No, he's not even listed. He's plays for Swansea's under 23s. If they bring him back would be amazing, but I don't think they're going to be able to loan offer. I'm not willing to. Okay. Playing your under 23s, mate. Playing in your under 23s, mate. Behave and let's sort this shit out, yeah? As if you're not going to let him under 23 player go. Right, so we've got this guy in. He's now gone down to 3-star. Of course he is. And 4.5-star potential though, so that's fine. We're not upset without that. I knew he would go down, I think. But yeah, he's down 2.5-star. Now make your mind up. Maybe that wasn't a good transfer. Maybe that wasn't a good transfer, but this guy looks sensational, really. 140 quid. Oh, we are paying him 170 quid a week. It's but I've done a bit good, bit bad, really. He might become our number one left back then. Do that. We'll add them to the squad. Okay, we just need to put one of these youngsters in. There we go. Sorted. Right, there we go. Submit squad list. Can I not? What welcome signings. Okay, there we go. And welcome him. Flaherty is the only person that doesn't know about his future. Everyone else knows. I'm not too concerned about him. It's a little bit of a weird one because he does play really well on that right winger spot, and he does have a lot of potential. But I'm not too sure if he actually he's not played a lot of games this season. I think that he's played quite a bit, but we'll see what happens at the end of the season. See, he might get one just because we need squad numbers more than anything else. We'll change all the team and see how it looks. We'll do that. In terms of fitness wise, Sam Hughes comes at the centre back. Kocher drops out. Edge comes in at centre back as well. Okay, I didn't really want to sign him as a centre back, but we'll see how he does as a centre back. He is 17 as well, so we'll obviously get better and better and better. But to sign him at 140 quid he's good. Well, Habagum. I'm not upset with that team. Okay, everyone seems to be gone down a rating. You want to be a poacher? You can be an advanced forward actually. If you want to be an advanced forward, you do that, mate. If that gets more out of you, then that's fine. Flaherty doesn't really care what he wants to be. That's fine. James Waite's back in this midfield. You want to be a ball-winning midfielder, so you want to do that role. But Williams, you want to do the same role. Okay, you can be that then. Just this game, and then yeah, him and him are fine. Matthews on the bench. We've got quite a few people in terms of reserves now, which is fine. Hackett's not even on the bench, but again he's knackered, so that's fine. Okay, so we've got a debutant. So we'll send it back on the bench, yeah. Okay, fair enough. Right, let's go into this game. Okay, so we got Fryer in goal, Habagum, Edge, making his debut, Hughes and Olafunwa at the centre back four, Waits and Williams in midfield, Collins, Flaherty, and Leighton just behind the Bellis, whatever his name is. God. Alright, let's get into the game and see what we can do. Just needs that one good player that's going to be like a 4-star, 4.5-star player that's going to just carry us up the division. I think we've got a good squad. It's just we don't have enough, so not depth, but like enough good players in good positions. So we like have one good centre back. Like we have a decent striker, not a great striker. Alright, he's proving me wrong right there, but like, do you know what I mean? We have like a couple good players. Like our keeper was 3.5-star. I'll keep improving the team, obviously, with the director of football over the coming days. If we can try and get another couple of people like Edge, is it Iolo, Lolo, Iolo? Let me know in the comments. But yeah, we'll just keep improving the team and see how far we can get with it. But yeah, Collins with the ball down his left hand side. Puts the ball in the box. Leighton. There's another bite on Trellery. It's pobbling about. A little bit annoyed it just bobbles about and just doesn't really come to much. He could have buried that at least 3 or 4 times there. They seem to be playing a really weird formation though. I thought Leighton defended that really well. Maybe he did. Right, here we go. Leighton with the ball. Ball forward to Bellis. I want to call it Bellis just because I think that's just easier to say. Unlucky boys, unlucky. Keep going. I'll shout encourage to them as well. Habigam, and his left hand side to Wait. Flaherty into Collins, shoots and gets blocked. I think that might be the highlight. Okay, I was clearly wrong. So yeah, I thought the highlight was going to end here. Hughes just plants the ball to Collins. Collins plays it back to Wait. Wait puts a beautiful ball to Bellis. He takes it in his stride and then starts the ball home. I thought it was just going to be like one of those highlights, just because he blocked it so well. It has that. It's just easier to then. That was a highlight really. Habigam with the corner. Delivery's pretty poor. It clears and they're going to counter by the looks of it. No. One of them gets there. Okay, Beers scored again. I said I didn't really have a good, had a good striker, and he's just proved me wrong. I've literally just said we haven't got a good striker, and he's just going, wait a minute, I'm going to score a first half hat trick here. Wait with the pass to Collins. Collins into Bellis. Bellis then turns and shoots, and he just nestles in the bottom corner. Hits a side netting, which what you love to see. What do you even say? Like I said, we haven't got a good striker, and he pops up with 3 goals in the first half. Collins, Habigam puts the ball in the box. Oh, Leighton should have scored that. It's good defending there on the line. That could have been 4-0 in the first half there. Northampton scored against Accrington. That's a big game at the bottom of the table. Scored again as well. Right. Habigam, Leighton, Williams. Williams seems to be finding his feet in the centre midfield rather than his left back slot. He looks like he's drowning at left back really. Okay, just get to half time at 3-0, please. Is this the first? This is their first highlight of them, isn't it? Williams clears. Yeah, Nuno scoring. Just the way it was going, really. It's the first highlight. They haven't really tested the keeper much, and just a long range effort with a toe poke by the looks of it. Just got so much time and space in his box. Just lays it off, and he just hits it and just goes in. Keeper just dives over the top of it, really. A little bit annoying because I can score 2 goals in the second half because it is Football Manager. It's probably going to happen. But I was really happy with 3-0. What's the XG? Look, yeah, the XG is 2.14 to 0.11. We have 12 shots, 6 on target. We had 66% of the ball with an 85% pass accuracy. I can't be happier. Outstretch those arms. A little bit annoying they scored it just before half time though. Most frustrating thing in the world, that is. I'm absolutely fine with no more highlights. Absolutely fine with more highlights. Scored. Actually, it's gone up though. Which is a little bit unusual. Right, Leighton's going off though. We'll put Afoka over there because they're just not happy with me playing him at all, really. I'm going to swap the right backs just because he's knackered, really. We'll continue with the game. Come back to the 75th minute and we'll make another substitution. I think we'll probably take off Belis or Bellis. We'll see what happens. I'm going to take Williams off. Actually, do I really care about Williams, centre midfielder? Not really. I'll take Belis off just because I think you probably would at this stage. If you're a manager in real life anyway. Just to give him a bit of a standing ovation. Okay, then it's instantly another highlight. Okay, they're in again. It's going to be 3-2 in it. Oh, what a save by Fryer. Okay, they put the rebound, gets putting the ball in the box and then headers wide. So that's a good save. If we score there, it's 3-2 with 10 minutes left on the clock. I think we start to worry and start to, yeah. So I'm going to just be like praising them a minute. Right, we'll do a good win, boys. Well done. That's two. I wanted 3 points from those 2 games, and we actually ended up getting 6. So we're now 16 points clear. Salford's got a game in hand, but Bolton seems to be racking up draws left, right, and centre. So you know, all of that, it's just made things much easier to read. But yeah, we played both of those 2 teams, so I don't really know if we're playing them again. I'm not too sure we'll play them again. Let's have a quick look at the schedule. I don't think we'll play Northampton again, Bolton again, and Salford again. But I don't think we'll play Hartlepool, Acton, Stan again. No, don't play them at all. So, okay, getting results out of them. Bolton, Salford, and then might do those 2 games then. Manfield are in around us, and Salford are at the bottom. So play them games off camera. They're all generally off camera. We'll come back. I'll show you the transfers we've done, and then these 2 games. But until then, goodbye.